Hey friends, your friend Andy here. Thanks for tuning in for my podcast. In this episode, I'm going to break down my realistic framework for escaping your day job. 10 years ago, I left my 9-to-5 job and I haven't looked back. So if you are like me and want to escape your 9-to-5, or if you just want a different job, then I think this episode will be helpful. But first, a quick word from this episode's sponsor, Relay. If you are like me, then you are either a small business owner or you would like to start your own small business one day. And when you do that, you're going to need a banking solution that's truly built just for your business. That means no fees, no minimum balances, and no bookkeeping problems when tax season rolls around. Because why would you want to make tax season even less fun? That's where Relay comes in. Relay is an online banking and money management platform that's a perfect fit for small businesses and one I recommend. Again, Relay has no account fees, no overdraft fees, and no minimum balances, which means you get to keep more in your pocket. One of my favorite features is that you can get up to 20 individual accounts, including 2 savings accounts, to organize and allocate income for things like day-to-day expenses, investments, or taxes. You can now earn up to 3% APY on savings with Relay savings accounts. You can create virtual and physical debit cards for you and your employees in seconds. And best of all, Relay makes your bookkeeping speedy and meticulous by giving you ultra detailed transaction data and directly syncing it back to QuickBooks Online and Xero. And so many other amazing features I don't have time to tell you about here. Really, they do a lot. It only takes 10 minutes to apply for a free Relay account, and you can do it online at relayfi.com/yourfriendandy. Again, that is relayfi.com/yourfriendandy. Okay, let's jump into this episode. Okay, we're back. Let me break down this framework for you. Number one, you need to decide if you actually want to leave your job. 9-to-5 jobs are not evil. Lots of people can enjoy them, get satisfaction, and thrive. However, if you are not that person, then you need to be honest with yourself and start to create a plan. I've been doing entrepreneurial things all my life until the end of high school. Then I got convinced I needed to go to college and get a real job. Well, I did that for way longer than I should have before realizing it just wasn't for me. Again, this isn't for everyone, but for me, I didn't like having a boss. I didn't like being told what I could or couldn't work on. I wasn't a fan of needing a good reason to take off work or needing to ask permission to take a vacation. But mainly, I didn't want to spend all my waking hours doing something that I wasn't in love with, building someone else's dream. Feeling dread on Sunday because I had to work on Monday was a gut feeling I should have listened to much sooner. If some or all of this sounds like you, then maybe you are similar to me and maybe you really do want to build an escape. The second thing is to try out various side hustles, side gigs to see what you like or what you're good at. There are a million ways to make extra money now. I talk about them all the time on my main channel, so check that out if you want some ideas. My suggestion is to simply try a bunch out and then stop doing the ones that you hate or can't see yourself doing into the future. Pay attention to the ones you see opportunity with and the ones that you enjoy doing. The important thing here, though, is to actually try some things. When you get comfortable with just one source of income, even if it's a job you don't like, it gets harder and harder to break free from it. So introduce some extra income into your life via some side hustles. It will be amazing to earn extra money, but you might also find something you love during the process. The third thing is to commit to building one as a business on the side. Once you find a side hustle that works for you, one that you think can scale to make real money, one that you might even have a natural lean towards, commit to it. Double down on it and see how far you can grow it. If it doesn't work out, well, then take the lessons learned and try a different one. But the main goal here isn't to be spreading yourself thin across 10 different hustles. Focus on one and see if you can grow it. You might be surprised by the results. Fourth, use your time off work and some of your time on the weekends to build this biz. While I was still working my 9-to-5 job, I would use my lunch breaks to sit in an empty conference room and make phone calls to potential clients of the business I was starting. I'd then come home and put more work into that business once I was off work. I would spend big chunks of my weekend doing the same. Did it suck to be working all the time and having to sacrifice some fun party time that my friends were having? Yes. Long term, was that short-term sacrifice worth it? Also, yes, I have more freedom and fun now as a result of that sacrifice, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. This isn't easy, and I'm not advocating that you sacrifice all your free time and give up all fun things outside of work. I'm just suggesting that everyone has some time on their hands that they could use to build a side business instead of using 100% of your time for things that won't make you free from a job if that's what you want in life. Fifth, take all that extra money that you are now making and save most of it and reinvest the rest into the business. Too many people make extra money and then immediately think that they deserve to spend that extra money and increase their lifestyle. This is a great way to get stuck needing both your job and your side business. Instead, make wise use of that side money and put it to work. Then you can enjoy the money when your biz is making even more than your 9-to-5 job ever was. When you keep increasing your lifestyle as you make more money, it's called lifestyle creep, and in my opinion, it's one of the main silent financial killers out there. It's too easy to fall into. I definitely have fallen into it in the past myself, but if you can't avoid it, you'll be able to make big moves. Then again, later down the road, once you have made good decisions with that money, you can afford to increase lifestyle and luxuries and still save and invest for your future. Number 6, when the side business becomes as big or bigger than your main job, it might be time to jump ship. Being self-aware and willing to take a leap can be a game changer. Pay attention to your milestones when you think you can confidently make that transition, but also take a moment to congratulate yourself because this is a huge milestone. I would also suggest while you're earning more on the side that you build up 6 to 12 months of your living expenses in a savings account as an emergency fund. This is something that can give you even more confidence to leave your 9-to-5 job and do your own business. Knowing that even if you have a few bad months, you'll be okay, or if worst case scenario, things don't actually work out, you have plenty of runway to figure something else out without having any of the pressure and stress of your monthly bills weighing on you. Number 7, enjoy living life on your own terms. Once you build your own business on your terms, you can start living on your terms. You no longer have to ask your boss to please let you have off a certain day or week off. In fact, you can take as many days and weeks off as you want. You can work in sprints, make lots of money, and then take longer breaks and relax, or whatever arrangement you want. If you get to this stage, do what you want. That's why you built this life. Number 8, start building more income streams and become bulletproof. If you want to take all this to the next level, then you need to start focusing on taking the money you are making and building more income streams. More income streams make it harder for things like a recession to affect you. The more resilient you make yourself, the more bulletproof you become. There is a reason that they say millionaires have 7 or more income streams on average. More income streams equals less chances of losing all your income. And this is the stage I'm on right now. And you can follow along with me on this journey on my YouTube channel. Let me end with this. The best way to never get what you want in life is to not have a plan. So take a few moments to create a plan. Just steal this framework if you want, so that you give yourself the best chance of success possible. Best of luck. I believe in you. Thanks for listening.